Alright, guys, how you doing? How you guys are doing? Good. Hope you are doing good. And how's your trading going up? It's been profitable so far. Yes, welcome again to my YouTube channel. This is Pip's YouTube channel. Yes, if you know you've not yet subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified each time I upload new content. Make sure you like and share this video if you find it very educative and informative about trade generally. So guys, today I'm starting a price action series, and then I'm starting with um Japanese candlestick. Okay, so and you see those things you see on your chart, I mean those lines you see on your chart, they are called Japanese candlestick. Though we have basically three types of um charts. We have the first one is we have line charts. We have the what do you call this one? I've forgotten the third one, and then the fourth one, which is the Japanese candlestick. So basically, a lot of traders will prefer the Japanese candlestick because it is more informative and because it gives in-depth details of what the market is really doing. So that's why we prefer it to every other charts. Okay, so I'll be looking at Japanese candlestick in today's video just to broaden and to enlighten us on how Japanese candlestick really is. You see, one thing about this candlestick is this. Every candlestick has a story. Okay, every candlestick has a story. Like for instance, this candlestick we are seeing over here, all these ones we are seeing over here now, they all have a story that they are telling. They all have a story that you are saying, and it is your responsibility as a trader to be able to decode the story behind every candlestick. Okay, if you are able to decode the story behind every candlestick, you can probably be able to decode the next candle or the direction of the market, okay, or the next direction of the market for you. Okay, so what's the candlestick? This is just a candlestick. It was implemented by some Japanese rice seller. Okay, so now this is it. This you can see that there are two different candlesticks. This one is white, while this one is black. Okay, this signifies a bullish candlestick, while this signifies a bearish candlestick. What does a bullish candlestick mean? A bullish candlestick simply means a candle that is signifying an uptrend, that is, the market is going up. While a bearish candlestick simplifies that a market is coming down. That means a bearish candlestick, that means the market is going down. That's a bearish candlestick. So, and it depends on, it actually depends on you, the one you are going to prefer most. Not it is not compulsory that your charts must be white and black. That is, the white should signify that of the bullish candlestick, while the black should signify as the bearish candlestick. No, it actually depends on you. You can choose to change the color. Like you can choose, okay, you can prefer your bullish candlestick to be blue, and you can prefer your bearish candlestick to be red. You can prefer your bullish candlestick. So you just have to choose the colors on your own. Okay. So there's no law that has to say that this is this is the official color. Okay. But you can just choose any color of your own. But for this website I'm using, this is what this use as the white is for bullish or the black is for bearish. So just have that in mind for now. But no official color for it. You can choose anyone you like. So now this is a candlestick. Now this from here, which from here from here to this place is a is what they call the body. So all these parts here are called the body. You can see they say real body. These are the body of the candle. Okay, or you can also call it spread, because by the time we start going into supply and demand, then the language or the terms is going to change from body to spread. Okay, so I just want to put this in your consciousness. So this is the body, these are the bodies, this is the body of the candle. Same with this, from year to year is the body. Now this is the high of the candle. This is the high of the candle. This is the lowest of the candle. And this is this line that you see here is, you see, they call it your upper shadow, but it is not always upper shadow. Some call it the wick. Like personally, I prefer to call it the wick. Okay, so you can call it a shadow or you can call it a wick. So whichever one is very acceptable. So I choose to call this a wick. Okay, this is a wick. This is a wick. Okay. Now, if you want to interpret this candle, what does it cause? What does it say? It says the market opens here, isn't it? And then it closes here. Why this opens here and closes here? Now, let me make a point of um, clarity here, please. Whenever a candlestick formation is forming, if it is a bullish candlestick will always open at below. Okay, it will always open at the bottom, not at the top. You understand? So it opens below. You understand? It can now for this now it opens below, then moves down. Once it moves down, it was unable to close here. Then it moves up, started moving up, then moves to this eye. This is the highest eye that it was able to attain. And now I'm telling the story of this. This was the highest high it was able to attain. Then it then moves down back because it did not stay here, but it moves down back and closed at this place. That was the reason you could see the wick here. Yeah, that's the reason you saw the wick here because it did not close at this place. So we saw the wick. So the same thing with this. It opened here, moved high up there, then comes back again to come to this low. Then because it did not close here, then it moves back in and opens here and closes here. So in a nutshell, a bearish candle will open at the top and closes at the bottom, while a bullish candle will open at the bottom and closes at the top. I hope that is clear about that. So whenever you see a fully formed bullish candlestick, you should be knowing that this candlestick opened at the bottom and closes at the top. And then if you see a foolish grown bearish candlestick, you should know that this candle opened at the top and closes at the bottom. Okay. So that being said, so you've known what the components or the body, the parts of a candlestick. It has a body, this is the body. It has an opening, this is an opening of this is an opening of this. It has a close, this is a close, this is the close of this. It also has a wick or a shadow. These are the wick. Okay, you always see this on your chart. These are the wick. So that being said, what are the types of candlesticks that you want to watch out for? We have so many names for candlesticks that you have to watch out for. You have so many candlesticks that you must watch out for. That mean there are so many names for them. So let us quickly dive in and then look at the names of some candlestick that you have to watch out for. Okay, guys, this is an example of a type of candlestick. We call it hammer and hanging hammer. Look at it here. This is how it is. This is how it's going to look like. It's going to have a small body. This is the body. Like this is spread. This is the body. These are the body. And these are like in lines previously. These are the wick. So long wicks. Okay. So when you see this kind of candlestick are suggesting reversals. Okay. They are suggesting reversals. So this is a hammer and hammer or an hanging hammer. So this is a hammer though. This is a hammer. This is a hammer. This is a hammer and this is an hanging hammer. Okay. That's what they call it though. So if you have a better name for it, you can give it. No, nobody is saying that that's what it should be called by force by fire. So this is called shooting stars, inverted hammer and shooting stars. So this is it. Just if you it is the same thing with hammer, but just that this one is in the upside down. Okay. That is those ones can be found in an in a in an uptrend, I mean in a downtrend market. When you see this kind of formation in an uptrend market, yeah, do you understand? So know that the market is about to reverse. When you see this in the downtrend market, so know that the market is about to reverse. Okay. So these are reversals pattern. This is the small body and big spread. So have that in mind. So guys, this is an engulfing candle. We have the bullish engulfing candle and then we have the bearish engulfing candle. The two signify the reversal. That is, when you see a downtrend and then you see a bullish engulfing candle, you know that the trend is about to change. Like this, this is a bullish candle, right? I mean, this is a bearish candle. Like that is in an engulfing candle. What you have to look out for is that there will first be a bullish candle followed by a bigger bearish candle. I hope I'm not confusing somebody over here. So this is a bullish, this is a bearish candle, right? And then look at this, the next bullish candle. What does it do? It's bigger than the previous bearish candle. So that's what engulfing really means. That is, it overshadows, that is, it overpowers the next, I mean, the previous bearish candle, signifying that, hey, look, the buyers is now fully in control of the market. So they've shot up the seller. That's meaning engulfing, that is to engulf. So it takes a bigger something that is bigger than the previous thing to engulf, just like it's just like an hen brooding over a chick, a chick, because the hen is bigger than the chick, so it engulfs over them, just like this. This is a this is a bearish engulfing candle. Here, can you see that there is a what? This is a bullish candle. Then the next bearish candle engulfs, it's bigger than the next bullish candle. So in that means it engulfs it swallows it up, that it overpowers it. So then these are also signifying area. So they are always two. So don't forget, engulfing candle are always two in number. Yes, you first see a bullish engulfing candle, then you first see a bearish candle forming, then the next thing you're going to see that you're seeing a bigger bullish candle forming. So bigger than the previous bearish candle. That's what we call a bullish candle. And for a bearish candle, for a bearish engulfing candle, you first see a bearish, I mean a bullish candle forming, a smaller bullish candle forming, then you see a bigger bearish candle overpowering previous engulfing candle. So that's what an engulfing candle simply means, and that's how they look like. Okay, so don't forget. Now this is what they call the tweezer. As you can see, it's bottom tweezer. When you see this is also forming a what? Reversal candle. Okay, reversal candle. This conforms a reversal candle. When you see it like this, you should know that it's always two. They will form like this with wick, small body and big wick. So it's a tweezer. When you see them forming in a downtrend, it's saying that the trend is about to go to reverse. When you see them in an uptrend, it's saying that the trend is about to reverse. This is tweezer. This is tweezer. They call it a tweezer. Like I will say, you can call it, you can give it any name. Yes, this is another candlestick. It's called spinning top. Spinning top is also a reversal candlestick. As you can see them over here. There are two. You can see them as one. They can appear as one or two. So if it's one, it's a spinning top. But if there are two, spinning tops. Okay. Small body. This is a small. The body is always at the middle. And then what do we have? We have a big, long wick or long shadows. Okay, spinning top. So when you see this kind of formation forming at when the market is in a downtrend, you know that reversal is coming to an upside down, comes to an uptrend. And when you see it forming at the uptrend, then you know that at the reversal is imminent, going by going down to down trend. Okay. This is a marabuzu. They call it a marabuzu because it has no wick at all. Just full bearish market, full bearish candle and full bullish candle. Okay, a bearish marabuzu and a bull and a bearish marabuzu and a bullish marabuzu. You can call it any name you want. Okay, don't let anybody to start talking to you that this is what we that might be the name we call it. Give it your own name. Okay, what it has mean is that it signifies the presence of what of a buyer. Okay, if you want to see this kind, if you see this kind of thing, it signifies the strong presence of buyers and it signifies the strong presence of sellers. Okay, like we are seeing this in an uptrend. When I seeing this in a downtrend, just know that the market is continuing. It's a continuation pattern because the market will keep on moving down because it's signifying that the sellers or the bears are in the market, then control the market. And when you see this kind of pattern, this bullish market, it shows that there was the ma- the, the buyers are what they are in the market, actively in the market. Okay, so don't forget that. Doji, they call it the doji. This is how they form. You see that it's going to form like this, and then like just a dash will be there. Can you see? So this is a doji. It's just a dash. This is a doji, and that they have a name. Look like this. This one have this is long-legged doji, dragonfly doji, gravestone doji, and four price doji. So they all signifies a reversal. They all signifies a reversal. So that's when you see the doji forming in an uptrend, you want to pause a moment and reanalyze the market because it might signify a reversal. It might mean that the market is reversing. And when you see it forming in a downtrend also, you might want to pause and reanalyze the market because it might be that the market wants to be passed. So they are also a reversal pattern. Okay, guys, those are the kind of candlestick that you just need to watch out for. And now, the next question, which I believe that all of you be asking, is like, these things are just too much. How can I cram up all these things? How can I know them? The question is, you don't need to cram any one of them. That's just the reason. That's what it should be. Should I tell you how I view everything? I view, I believe that there are two types of candlestick I need to watch out for personally, and this is what has helped me because those they're calling it tweezer, Marabozo, spinning tops, doji, they mention them. I don't cram them. All I just give them is that number one, I said I call them indecision candles. Okay. What are indecision candles? Indecision candles are candles that are characterized by a long wick and a small body. I don't want to know the general name they give to them. I just group them that this is the group they fall into, that they are in decision candle. And each time I am seeing an indecision candle, I am expecting a change in the market direction. Okay, especially when you see them in key areas, we're expecting a change in the market direction. Okay, so when you see like this now, this candle over here, I call it indecision candle. Why? Because the body is small, while the wick is so long. This is an indecision candle. Long wick, small body. Did you understand? This is not an indecision candle. Okay, this is not an indecision candle. This is an indecision candle. Long wick, small body. These you cannot are characterized. Personally, I read that they are characterized by what? When the body is less than the wick or the shadow, then I call them interior candle. So when you begin to look at what we call tweezer, spinning top, hanging hammer, doji, and all the likes, you begin to see that these things, this sort of candlestick formation, they have something in common, is that they have a small body and they have a long wick, and they all fall into the what? Into indecision candle. So all you just want to know about candlestick, I only showed you those things so that you can know the general name they call them. You understand? But basically, what you just want to know about them is that they are all indecision candles. That is, that they have a small body and a long wick. You understand? So just picture a small body and a long wick. Forget their names. Don't even think of knowing their name. Just know that when you see a small body with a long wick, it is talking about this. Just know that this is an indecision candle, and then you can expect reversal. Okay. Why that of Marabuzo? I just call it a what? A a a a, a live is now. They tell me the presence of either the sellers or the buyers in the market. So when I see Marabuzo, I know like these are strong presence of buyers or sellers in the market. Okay, so that's what I want you to watch to remember, because even actually in your trading journey, what you'll be using most or what you'll be seeing most is that you're going to be seeing mostly the instant candles. Like this is Marabozo though. This is Marabozo. Like it has a small wick. This is a Marabuzo. This is a Marabuzo too. This is a Marabuzo. Look at it. Look at it. It keeps on what? Forming, forming. Look at this. This is an individual candle. Small body, long wick. You understand? And it keeps on. So do you understand? So Marabuzo sometimes does not have to do with completely engulfment. That is without no wick. Sometimes it's going to have a small wick. Like this, having a small wick. When you compare the wick size to the body, you see that the body is bigger than the wick size. Okay. So that's that. So that's just the shade chart for you to know how to understand candlestick formation. That we have the indecision candle, and then we have the Marabuzo. That's just like what I have the indecision candles, and then I have the Marabuzo. And as a matter of fact, you'll be making use of this indecision candle the most in your trading journey as you progress. So that's it on candlestick formation, guys. So I would want you to understand that the reversal candles are inefficient candles. That is, they tend to cause reversals in the market. And Marabuzos are candles or a full-blown bullish or bearish candles. They are candles that signifies the strong presence of what? Of a buyer or a seller. That's just the two groups that you need to understand. And keep that in your head and your picture. And don't let anybody to distort this image, because when they begin to distort this image and then you begin to want to look out for all their names, you begin to have problems in your trading journey. Okay, these are just the way you can understand it. So if you know you find this content very informative, make sure you like, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and click on the notification bell so that you can keep on watching educative and informative content and share to your friends that needs to watch this. Okay, so until I come your way next time, if you have any question, you can drop them on the comment section. And if you cannot, you can just reach me on the WhatsApp line, ask the question directly, and I'll be willing and much more eager to answer your question. That being said, I wish you a successful trading journey this week, and have a blessed day, have a blessed week and full week. Until I come away next time, I'm saying bye bye.